Hi, my name is Monica and welcome to Guru Grit, a place for self-empowerment through the laws of the universe, learning about manifestation, astrology, and all things that make you be glad to be alive. Make you feel glad to be alive, I should say. Or being. We are human beings, so that makes good sense. Now, if you're interested in learning more, you can find me on TikTok, email me, all my information is on here, so I look forward to engaging with all of you. It makes me quite happy. So today, I'd like to make a video that will preface the next few videos that I do. And I often say things to you such as, you don't have to justify to anybody why you like what you like. You just get to like it because that's your life experience and God put those desires in your heart. So today's video is clearly going to be about desire. And I'm going to write an article about it, so it should be up by the time this is on YouTube. So check out medium.com, Guru Grit, for that. But I really want to talk to you about this. Do people have you feeling bad about your feeling good? Oh, I'm serious. I'm serious. When you want to increase the happiness or the joy factor of your life, sometimes it can be a coworker, and it doesn't really matter who, but it can happen that the more idealistic you are, happy, etc., other people feel that it's their duty to intervene and let you know how ridiculous that is. For no good reason whatsoever. You shouldn't become reactive. You shouldn't let it bother you. You can observe it and say, you know, when I eat lunch with that coworker, they're always really snarky and I don't appreciate it. So I'm just going to sit by myself. I'm going to bring a book, or I'm going to keep it very short. Some people you have to love from a distance. We hear this over and over again. So if you're with someone who's especially pessimistic and cynical and you just entered a contest, don't speak a word of it to them until after you've won. Don't say anything, because they're not going to believe you and they're going to lower how you feel. I don't know what it is, honestly, but there seems to be this common trained consciousness that I do not believe is natural to us, where people feel that there is just a set amount of hope, victory, health, success, and if you dare to dream a little more than the average person, they have to yank you back into place and make you remember your place, or some ridiculous thing like that. And so it's just best to keep to yourself, or only be around other, optimistic, big dreaming type of people who are well-intended and good-hearted, so you can flow that to each other like open vessels that aren't paranoid about who knows what. But this seems to be really, really common. I get it in my messages often. Somebody will say, I have a crush on this person from high school, and now we're in university, and I told my friends I used to think they were cute, and they're like, oh, but you know what? That was years ago. You don't know what this, you don't know what that. It's like, all right, like they didn't say they were gonna jump them and drag them down the altar. They just said, I thought they were cute. It's like an innocent little thing, and then people just have this huge reaction to it. So what can you do about it? Well, if you're really, really optimistic, feeling good, trying to enjoy life, and let's suppose you live with a roommate or a friend or a lover who's usually, doesn't think that way. You just have to understand, when you sit down to break bread with them, spend some time with them, to keep your dreams and your ideas to yourself. Now, it might be exciting. Maybe you get a call for a job interview. Just keep it to yourself until after the interview passes. Or after you found a job. Talk to them about your job search after you found the job. Just keep it really general. So how's it going? Me, never better. That's my answer for almost everything. Never better. So many opportunities in the world. I just know the right one is coming for me. Pass the salt, just shut it down. Another thing too is to know what people are for. So let's say you have a family member that's uncommonly pessimistic. Well, you just know when you spend time with them, when you see them throughout the day, when you see them for Christmas holidays or whatever, that's just going to be a few hours of your life. You just have to keep a lid on it and not blow any steam or boil over, because you're going to ruin your own vibration. So you just know when you meet with that person or those people for that evening, for that meal, you know what to expect, so that you don't become emotionally entangled in their ideas of how you should be thinking and speaking, and just learn to be a master of generalities in general. So in summation, no one gets to want for you. Your desires are unique to you, which is why there's more than enough for everyone in the world. So the next video I'm actually going to speak about money, so speaking about that. And you get to want what you want. And the more that you feel you have to justify it or explain it and explain yourself, the harder it goes for you. It kind of turns your magic off. It deflates you. It makes you feel small when other people say negative things about your dreams. So, you know, you have a right to be happy. Be happy. I always thought it was so funny when I was just out of university, I started working. And I would come to work like really happy. And I happen to love Mondays. I like Mondays. I feel like they're a fresh new start. They're the beginning of the week. I found out much later, you know, I was born on a Monday, but I've always liked Mondays. I never liked Sundays, but I like Mondays. And I remember coworkers just being like, what's got you so happy? It's Monday. We're back here again. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to say something. So I said, can I ask you something? When I come to work and I'm really chill, or if someone's upset, do you say something to them like, well, no, they're sad, like they need support or something must have happened, that's why they're sad? I said, exactly. So when someone's sad, it's excusable because something must have happened. But when you're happy, it's as though you need a reason to be happy, just as you need a reason to be sad. You do not. Joy is your default setting. Joy is your default setting. It's the most natural thing in the world. What does the scripture say? The joy of the Lord is my strength. It doesn't say the bad attitude of the Lord is my strength. Feeling blah is my strength. The joy. Feel joyful. So when you're joyful, especially when you begin your journey, oftentimes people notice a shift and change in you, and sometimes they become reactive because they can't meet you on that level. But never counter-react. Never. It'll just send you sliding back. So just observe and say, all right, it's cool, you know. They can only understand me from the level that they see themselves, from the level that they're on. It's not a hierarchy, it's a journey. It's like you're running. No one's better than someone else. You can't be like this level's evolved and someone's this level's evolved. There's just human experience. And anybody who tells you, one other thing, anybody who tells you that someone's super evolved and other people are not, really missed the mark. And I would question altogether, you know, in my own mind, if they actually know anything about anything. Because without others, you could not be you. So if you didn't meet cranky people in the parking lot, or mean-spirited people in the grocery store, or family members who are awful, you wouldn't be who you are. That polarity is what allows for it to occur. Therefore, there is no like up and down. There's just you running a race with yourself, trying to get the most that you can out of life, not competing with others not stepping on your toes. You're just you with you or you against you. That's all there is to it. So get on your own team, be on your own side, and support your joy factor, support your goals, support your dreams, and surround yourself with people who support you as well. And if you're unable to do that, then just try to overlook it. Be selectively deaf to people who, you know, take a dump on your dreams or something like that, and keep them to yourself until after they come true. This is some good foundational knowledge. It will help you to build on that and watch your manifestations flow in. So I hope this has been very, very helpful. I look forward to reading more of your emails and messages. I'm having the time of my life doing these amazing readings since last week. They've been coming in, and I'm just so filled with inspiration. So thank you all so very much. I'll try to make more videos when I'm done the readings, but they're my priority and they take up the bulk of my time. So I'll do my best, and until then, I look forward to hearing from you all. All the best to you. Bye-bye.